Hey guys, welcome to another episode of my road to 2200 ELO. We are currently rated 2172 and let's continue with another 10-0 here. We're gonna play another game, playing with the white pieces here. Let's go. Starting with e4, knight c3 is next. There's probably gonna be c5. A lot of players at a certain level, okay, he plays e5. A lot of players at a certain level, at least in my chess club, play the Sicilian. It's a lot. It's a lot more robust. It's a lot more difficult. Lots more difficult to actually beat. But yeah. My opponent taking some strange time here in the beginning, playing 6-7 seconds for every move, which is a bit strange. Disallow anything from coming here. Castle. Okay, castle. Let's go here. Let's double up my pawns, but open the F file maybe. Usually I don't really like the knight on f3. I like the knight on e2 more, because now that the knight is on f3, I cannot play for f4. I often like to play for f4 in positions like this, where I break open this side and open the f file, and I'm able to create an attack because of my bishop. But okay, he goes here, which is very interesting. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. Spawn is a little bit weak, not really though. Let's go knight here. Still try to go for f4. Okay, he goes in with his knight. F4 is an opportunity now. F4 takes, rook takes. I do get some, he does get some tempo maybe. But let's do it anyways. I guess this is okay. Need to be a little bit careful, because I don't have a light dark squared bishop, of course, and this diagonal comes a little bit weak usually. There's ideas to play something like this. Okay, then in this situation I will go... Maybe I push, huh? Maybe I push. It's a little bit like the last game. Very similar. Here, I don't really like that, huh? I can also go knight e2, knight e2. Okay, let's begin with knight e2. Let's try to trade off. Here. Takes. Take. Yeah, I guess here I can take here first. Because if he takes, I take the pawn on c6, and then I take the pawn on e5. Yeah, if he takes here, I take this. So he needs to take here first, and then I will retreat. It's very similar position as in the last game. A little bit different, but it's similar. Okay, he wants to go for a trade here. But now, can't I just take here? If he takes here, I take here first. Yeah, I guess this is just a blunder, right? You need to move the knight now, yeah. And then... okay, what do we do here? Knight here. A little bit passive, but possible. He just takes here though, and then he wins this pawn back. Then I win this pawn maybe. Okay, let's go for it. He wins this pawn back, but then I go for this maybe. Knight d4. Okay, he goes here first. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, huh? Yeah, now it's very equal, I guess. How do we keep putting pressure? I do have an open f-file, but I have no bishop anymore. Maybe b4 if he takes. Yeah, but then he gets this pawn. Huh? Okay, let's go here. I think it should be okay. He's gonna take here. I can take. Allows queen in. Can also go here. Let's go here. Yeah, this is looking very, very equal. Not a lot of things going on. Probably rook a1. You can play like an in-between move like this, but yeah. I mean, then... Okay, he goes back. He wants to fight, which is makes it for an interesting game, probably. Okay, let's go back with the rook. It's a little bit misplaced here. Yeah. Okay, we will probably play knight h2 again to go here and do some stuff here. Open up the f-file. Yep, let's go for it. Knight g4 is an idea to go here. Probably will begin with rook f3 and rook f1, something like that. There's always this move though. So here is a bit annoying. Maybe I go here. I mean, I don't really mind this. You can take, I take back, should be okay. Definitely not gonna take first, of course, because of this, but yeah. There's a crazy knight h4 move maybe, but... A very important thing in chess that beginners often don't really understand or don't really have a good feeling for is pawn structure. In a lot of games, if you are getting into an endgame and your pawn structure is very bad, you are very, very prone to lose that game. Because it often means, it often is the difference between a draw and a losing position. So yeah, there you go. Let's go here. Still some knight here ideas. He wants to probably open up this C file. Makes a lot of sense. I can, yeah, can I? I can take here. No, I cannot. Here. What do I want? That's the question. What do I actually want here? I can take here. If I take here, he takes. I take, he takes. I actually win this. Wait, can I take here? There's no checks. If I take here, if we trade everything, I get this. Isn't this just winning? Wait, rook here. What if he steps aside? I just take and take. Okay, I guess I can take here, right? No, he takes with the king. Okay. Okay. Okay, makes some sense. Just tuck my king away on h2. King h2. Should be okay. Yeah, I mean, 2200s are pretty strong, right? I mean, okay, he goes here. Check. Goes here or something. Okay, let's go check. I think that looks good. If he goes back. Here. Yeah, queens are strong, man. Queens are pretty strong. Knight here. Check. Here. Here. Yeah, probably 97. 97, and I go... let's go check. Can't push because I take, so he has to go here or something. And then probably knight 95. He's threatening to take this pawn, which is something. Up or here. Cannot go f5, of course, there's a knight, so I do win this probably, right? And then maybe this. Now, does it matter where I go? Here or here? Let's just go here. Let's be a little bit more quick. Okay, we can trade off knights. Let's do that. Check, I just go up. I think I'm slightly better here. But it's not easy yet. If he keeps these rooks protected, it's not easy. If he takes here, I check. Yeah, let's go check. If he goes down, of course I fork. If he goes up, I will just take still. Take, check, there, should be okay. Check, I go up. Here. I go check, here. Push. Suspect, yeah, suspect this move. Okay. Let's connect them. Yeah, oh, he might be winning, huh? Here, 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 here. I'm too late, am I? There, 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 there. Yeah, he's winning. Wow. Yep. I should have played this move. I'm one tempo behind now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's resign. There's no way I'm gonna win that game. Okay, yeah. It was a draw if I just moved my king. Should have moved my king. Yeah, it's just drawish the entire time, and then this is a little bit better for me. And then king takes is actually very bad. But why? Do I need to go here immediately? Knight here immediately. I played knight g4, which is apparently a big mistake. Okay. Yeah, knight d8 wasn't that good. But I was still winning here. Here I have a move that saves everything. Okay. Oh, I can take these pawns. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can take the pawn and then go ahead and protect this. Okay, that was much better because then he was never. If I did this route and I came into the same end game, I would have been not losing. So yeah, yeah. And then here it's still draw, but I need to go here. I need to stop the pawns. By playing this move, I allowed him to get through. Well, I mean, good game. GG's for my opponent. We're now 21-64. Yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.